Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to talk about what keeps vampires at bay and lowers blood sugar. Let's quickly get by the disclaimer. This channel has nothing to do with medical advice. We do not provide medical advice. Although I do have a medical background, this is not what this channel is about. Other YouTubers already talk about that stuff, so I don't need to talk about it. What I talk about is my personal journey with type 2 diabetes, A1C, and lowering my blood sugar, and how I reversed my type 2 diabetes, and I am no longer diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. I want to share that information with you and give you real powerful information on how to help yourself and help others as well. Share the information with others that are type 2 diabetics, and hopefully I can help them as well. So you can seek the advice of your MD, your DO, your nurse practitioner, your physician's assistant, or whoever it is that you seek medical advice from, and confirm whether or not these things will work for you or not. Okay, so let's get past all of that. I'm not asking for anything here. I never do. There's nothing to buy. I'm not selling anything. I'm giving you free information, no strings attached, guys. The only thing I do ask for is I'd like you guys to subscribe to the channel, comment below, share the information, of course, right? And like the videos. So what keeps vampires at bay and lowers blood sugar? Besides keeping vampires at bay, this powerful substance has been touted to be an immune and overall health booster for centuries. But research is also showing that this substance may be a way to reduce blood sugar levels and other diabetes-related complications. And I apologize, that's my caddy. I think he thinks I'm talking to him because he's very vocal. What are the benefits of eating this powerful substance with diabetes? Well, several studies suggest that consuming moderate amounts of this substance, at least one piece or equivalent daily when you have type 2 diabetes, can help regulate your blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. Results from 9 studies looking at this substance and diabetes showed a significant reduction in fasting blood glucose or blood sugar within 1 to 2 weeks in the group taking 0.05 to 1.5 grams of this supplement daily. Additionally, the A1C was significantly reduced by week 12. So in about 3 months, it was reduced, your A1C. So there are no quick hits here. I mean, all this stuff takes time. But if you follow the things that I am doing, I think you will be pleasantly surprised at the results you're getting. Consumption of this substance was also shown to reduce your LDL, your bad cholesterol, and increase your HDL, your good cholesterol. And again, blood sugar, cholesterol, high cholesterol, blood pressure, they all come together as metabolic syndrome. And that's why we're not just talking about blood sugar only, because a lot of things that we're talking about will help with all of the other issues that we're having as well. This substance can also keep your heart healthier by reducing blood pressure and may reduce risk of cardiovascular events such as heart attack and stroke in patients with high blood pressure. So have you guys guessed what it is? Yes, you're correct. So you knew that when I mentioned the vampire thing, it was garlic. So yes, it is garlic, guys. This is a household staple, right? So are there any side effects of eating too much garlic? I think with anything there are, right? Too much of anything. We talked about moderation in the other videos. So of course, there's going to have to be moderation here as well. Health benefits aside, there are some things to consider if you're planning to increase your garlic intake. While garlic is generally safe to consume, you have to contend with its potent taste and odor, and of course your own lingering bad breath around other people, right? I don't worry about that because I don't take it that way, so I'll tell you guys how I take it. Consuming too much of it can cause a strong body odor as well. Yeah, that's true. When I was in the military, I was stationed in Korea. We were training with Korean soldiers, Korean troops, and they eat a lot of kimchi, which has a lot of garlic in it as well. And kimchi, we'll talk about kimchi, some really good stuff. We'll talk about that in one of my videos. But we do PT in the morning, which is your physical training. We're running push-ups, exercises, all that stuff. And, you know, everyone's sweating normally, but our Korean friends, you could smell the garlic coming out of their pores, which was amazing. First time I've ever experienced that. Or the kimchi coming out of their pores. So let's get back to this story here. Garlic can contribute to heartburn, gas, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, especially if you consume it raw. I haven't experienced that, but I'm sure people will experience that or have experienced that. It can also increase the risk of bleeding, so it's not recommended a few weeks before surgery. As well, if you're taking a blood thinner, it's likely to talk to your healthcare provider before consuming large amounts of garlic. So Coumadin, warfarin, any kind of blood thinner, if you have AFib or anything like that, you need to always talk to your healthcare provider before looking into any of these things that we talk about here, because they work for me and they may work for you, but there are always caveats that you need to be aware of. So how can I add more garlic to my diet? And if you're still eager to add more garlic to your diet, it's a good complement to many meals, particularly sauces, soups, and savory dishes. If you don't mind a strong taste, add finely chopped raw garlic cloves to your salad or other meals. That's how I prefer it, raw. And I'll tell you why in a minute here. It's recommended to let chopped garlic sit for at least 5 minutes to enhance its benefits. And that's, we're going into what I'm talking about here. But if you prefer it a little bit mellower, saute it in a little bit of olive oil or bake it in the oven before adding it to your favorite meals. So I like it raw, and the complete medicinal benefits come out when it's raw, in my opinion. But it just can't sit there. So you have to damage it in terms of crushing it or chopping it up, mincing it up, and that allows the magic benefit, which is called allicin, the magic compound, to reveal itself. And that is what helps us type 2 diabetics. So allicin's fascinating connection to diabetes. And let's unveil the allicin compound, if you will. Allicin, often considered the jewel in the crown of garlic's health-promoting compounds, is a sulfur-containing organic molecule. It's worth noting that allicin is not present in whole garlic cloves, but is a product of natural transformation that occurs when garlic is crushed, chopped, or otherwise damaged, just like we mentioned earlier. So this bioactive compound is renowned for its potential health-enhancing properties, which span far beyond its distinctive aroma and flavor. Allicin's unique molecular structure makes it particularly intriguing in the context of diabetes management and overall health. So again, we're talking about another item here in your arsenal to fight against high blood sugar, and it's been around for thousands of years, and the Asians have known about this stuff for thousands of years. They're just keeping all these secrets from us. So I'm sharing these secrets with you. So what about garlic supplements for those that want to take the shortcut and don't want to eat the garlic itself? If you can't stomach adding additional garlic in your diet, a garlic supplement may be your next best bet. Supplements may be especially useful for older adults who have a lower caloric intake or less control of their food choices, or for women who are pregnant who can't stomach garlic in its natural form. Also, be sure to consult with your doctor or pharmacist to ensure that taking additional garlic won't interfere with any of your other medications. That's very important, guys, because many of us are on other medications as well, right? For blood pressure or cholesterol or something, right? The metabolic syndrome stuff that we talk about. So always talk to your medical provider to make sure that this is safe for you to take, and if it is, how you should go about taking it. So keep in mind that the health benefits of garlic far outweigh its less than favorable odor. So if you have type 2 diabetes, consider adding a little extra garlic to your next meal. Your body will thank you for it. Okay, so that's the spiel there. Let's talk about how I use it. I mince garlic up every morning. I let it sit for 5 minutes or more to let the allicin come out. And I'm a little weird. I take it differently. I get a tablespoon, and I do 4 cloves of garlic every morning. I recommend you start with a clove or half a clove to see how it works for you. But I do 4 cloves. I pretty much don't exceed 4 cloves. But sometimes those are giant cloves. Sometimes they're small cloves. But I'll try to do the equivalent of what I think 4 cloves are every morning. And I only do this once a day. So I don't do it twice a day like some of the other things that I talked about. I do it in the mornings. And what I do is I take it with my drink. You know, the drink we talk about in all the videos. I don't put it in my drink, but I wash it down with my drink. My drink of all of the magic that we've talked about in the previous videos, and more to come. And I take that every morning. And you have to drink enough, because if you don't, it's probably going to bother your stomach at first. You might feel a little burning or something like that. And how I try to avoid the odor is this. Look, I don't chew garlic up. I mince it up very small, and then I put it in my tablespoon, and I put it in my mouth, get my drink, I wash it down. I don't chew it, so I don't have the bad breath or anything that goes with it. And I don't know if I have a garlic odor or anything when I sweat, because I only take 4 cloves every morning, once a day. That's it. Now, that may vary for you, and I would always recommend that you start with a smaller dosage. But garlic is your friend. Take a look at garlic. It will help you reduce your blood sugar. It will help you with your cholesterol. It will help you with your blood pressure as well. But again, seek medical advice first Don't blindly do anything I'm telling you to do, and verify everything I'm telling you to do. I am not asking you to trust me or anything like that, because I'm a trust but verify kind of guy, and I'd like you to be that as well. Okay, that's what I have to say today, guys. Have a great day. It's great seeing you guys, and we'll come out with another video here shortly.